Hello everyone, my name is Mohit. I welcome you all in Python parallel programming series. In this video, we will see how to use Python queue with threads. How a thread can use a queue in order to communicate with each other. Today I am going to show one problem, producer consumer problem. Let's make a program from threading import. So threading is a module here, means a file, and this is a class. So first save this one, producer1.py. Then import the FIFO queue from queue import queue. I'm making a queue object here. One more module that is random and time. Define a function producer1 while true produce a random number here. So I'm producing random number by using the random module rand int random int 1 to 100 q1 dot put. Okay, a is a random number here, integer here, and here I'm putting that number. And let's take us one sleep. Let's 1 second gap. Done. So now I'm writing a new function, producer and consumer while true random dot random. Sorry, here we are producing, so no need to get this, no need to write random. Print what we have inside the queue right now, queue dot get. And let's take 1 second gap. Now let's make two threads, th1 thread target. Okay, so this is the starting of function. So the executing by the producer function will be executed by the th1 and similarly consumer by th2. Now let's run this one. Mistake. Correct this one. Run again. So here I'm getting the random number. All are in the synchronization. If I want to check size at any particular moment, what is the size of queue right now? So I can use anywhere I can use like I want to check here q1 dot q size. It's like a length, means number of items, means number of integers present at that particular moment. Print it with a message size. Run. So size 0. Let's check size 0, size 0, size 0, size 0. So I'm getting size 0 every time. That's okay, sir. That is a very ideal condition because both are in the sync of 1 second. Okay, sync of 1 second. Let's create some unsynchronization. Here time gap is 1 second. If I create zero point 0.5 second time gap, means producer is producing at the rate half second and consumer consume at the rate of 1 second. You can see size is getting increased here. Okay, lot of integer are accumulating in the queue. So this is not a good sign. If your consumer is not consuming at the speed at which producer is producing, so this is not a good sign. So in this situation, either increase your code speed or create more consumers. Size 0, size 0, size 0, seems good condition. So in this way you can tackle the situation. So both the threads are communicating with each other. So this is the scenario where we use uh, queue. Okay, like consider you have a server program and server program is taking input from client and then do some stuff on that output. So consider this is server program. Server is taking some output from the client and then passes to consumer. Consumer doing something and something, some data extraction, something, and then third function may be that produce a CSV based upon that data. Okay, so we use thread here. If we have some delay like this one, if we have some IO bound task, then we can surely use threads. Okay, so now I'm going to make a new function, new program, uh, in order to tell you about the unfinished task. So what is the meaning of unfinished task? Consider I have a queue, so I'm copy pasting from the previous one. This one is okay. Q1 equal to Q. Save it and task. So here let's write function to get the element from the queue. Print in the for loop for each in range 1 to 6, put element in the queue. Q1 dot put each every time th1 dot target equal to fun1 th1 dot start th1 dot start. This code line number 9 and 10 put some values, means 5 value 1 2 3 4 5 in the queue, and this function which will be run by the thread 1 will pop some value, one value. Okay, now let's run this one. Python task. Error. Okay, it's greater. Sorry. So I'm getting 1 here. Okay, 1. I need all the values, not all value, only one value. So in this situation, I'm going to write while q1 dot empty and here not. Okay, I'm getting all the values. That's great. Nothing serious. But consider just for a moment if I put this one after the thread. Just imagine the situation. We are filling the queue after creation filling the queue after creation of thread. I'm not getting anything. Why? Because when we create a thread, thread check, okay, nothing in the queue means this is a false. Okay, nothing in the queue true, not make it false. No, while false, come outside the loop, means don't go inside the loop. After that, main thread start putting the value. There's a problem here. Okay, so we can use while true loop here. No issue, not an issue. Means continuously check whether we have something or not. Okay, I'm getting all the value, that's great thing, but the bad thing is the program is not getting terminated. So in this situation, what you can do? Sometimes people say, okay, you can use join, you can use daemon thread here. We have learned daemon thread. If you have not watched my video of daemon thread, please go back and you can check in the description link. I have given the link of daemon thread. What is daemon? Okay, so I am making it daemon, D-E-D-A-E-M, daemon set true. Okay, so let's run this one. Okay, and we need to close previous session. Uh, Run Python task. Oh, I'm not getting anything because the main thread, and when main thread exits, daemon has to exit. Okay, so after putting the value, main thread exit and daemon has to exit. In that condition, sometimes people say, okay, not an issue. You can use join here. Okay, join method. I'm using join method, but problem is if I use join method means daemon, even daemon has a power to stop main thread. If we use join method has a power to stop the main thread. Even we are using the daemon thread, but still problem. We are getting the value, but problem still same. Not getting terminated. Program not getting terminated. So we need something which block the main thread for some time until the thread finish its task. But we are using join. That's a problem because we are using while loop. Okay, thread in the while loop and join stop the main thread until th1 complete its task. That's a problem. We need different thing. We need kind of different solution. So here we will use join, but not with thread, with queue. Yes, queue. So this one queue say that okay, join method please block the main thread until all the unfinished task get finished. But what are the unfinished tasks? Consider if I print here q dot unfinished. Okay, I'm not don't know the syntax exactly. So if you don't know the syntax exactly, don't worry. We have a guru mantra for this one. Just Python check, okay, and dir on q1. So here, yeah, we have unfinished task. So this is underscores. That's why I was thinking unfinished task. Print here unfinished. Done. Okay, spelling mistake. Run Python task. Okay, int object is not callable. Okay, sorry, it's not a function, it is an integer. Okay, so don't use parentheses here. So unfinished task is 5 right now. Okay, how to clear unfinished task? First of all, get method. If you are thinking get method, unfinished task, get method, remove the element, pop the element, receive the element, but not unfinished task. So for unfinished task, we have special method called q dot task done. Now let's run this program and hope for the best. Python task done. Oh, gotcha. We have done all the things. So see the programs, see the execution steps. So first thread creation, that's okay. Daemon thread, okay. Starts, okay. Then, okay, daemon put check in the while loop, okay, okay, and waiting for this one to execute this statement. Here, main thread start putting the value, done, 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 and unfinished task became 5. Then when this thread th1 pop the element also called this statement. This statement, calling this statement, decrease the unfinished task by 1. So consider I have unfinished task 5. So consider this is a counter of unfinished task 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is unfinished task. So when I call this one, means decrease by 1. So total unfinished task 4. Again calling this one, unfinished task became 3. Again call this one, unfinished task became 3, sorry 2. Then again calling again after all the call, when it becomes 0, unfinished task became 0, then this function, this method, sorry, send this signal to the join method. Now you can unblock the main thread. So means queue task done sends a signal to join, please. Now you can unblock the main thread. Don't stop the main thread. So this is the theory behind the task done, queue.join, and unfinished task. So I hope you like this video. Please subscribe the channel. If you found this video very useful, please share this video. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.